Why isn't he out yet? According to Tara, my informant, Xavier showed up at the association this morning after being away on a business trip for a week. If he's submitting a mission report, he should have been done by now. Just as I'm about to text Tara for another surveillance report, the person I've been waiting for finally appears at the association's entrance. Welcome back, Mr. Hunter. I'd like to thank you for your hard work. Protected by my mascot costume, I hold out my fluffy paws toward him and adopt an adorably silly pose.
Thank you, Miss Bun Bun.
To express my gratitude, this humble Bun Bun has prepared a special celebration. I hold out the apartment keycard in one hand and the flyer for the Twinkle Family Carnival in the other. Here's item A. You must first return home and nap, then order some delicious food for lunch to recharge. And here's item B. In the afternoon, we'll visit the Twinkle Family Carnival nearby to lift your spirits and unwind.
Sure, as you wish. But before that, I'd like to add item C.
He takes my fluffy paw and leans in to embrace me. He slowly tightens his grip around me.
Let's stay like this for a moment. I need to recharge.
I can't help but smile. Returning the hug, I nuzzle his head that's resting on my shoulder. Welcome back, Xavier. In the afternoon, we arrive at the newly decorated Celestial Plaza. The area has been transformed into a fantastical space for an event. A parade with mascot-filled floats is accompanied by cheerful music.
The Twinkle Family Festival will only be at Sky Plaza. It's been a while since I've seen creatures that aren't wanderers.
I thought as much. That's why I wanted to bring you here. You'll feel better when you see something cute. How was the mission? Were those triple S rank wanderers giving you trouble?
It was okay. They were just elusive and refused to take the bait. Dealing with them was more frustrating than trying to get plushies from the claw machines. But you were right. Seeing cute things does make me feel better.
This is just the beginning of item B. Your satisfaction levels can still go up. Leave everything to me today. I'll make sure you properly recharge.
The event guide at the entrance says there's an open-air dance party up ahead. Do you want to check it out?
Of course! We only danced for a bit in front of that fountain after all. Starting our adventure with a dance sounds perfect, don't you think?
I couldn't agree more.
We make our way to the dance floor, but as we navigate through the crowd, you find a group of happily swaying. Are those cheerful tomatoes? Despite their round, plump bodies, they dance freely. Many people have started dancing alongside them.
What an interesting dance. Shall we join them?
Of course! Even though this dance might not have any specific moves.
It doesn't actually.
It's perfect as a source of stress relief. You can just be yourself.
Ah, I see. Thank you for the enlightening explanation.
Xavier nods as I pull him into the group of dancing cheerful tomatoes. However, I quickly find myself confused with this random dance. I don't know whether I should raise my arms or kick my legs first. Meanwhile, Xavier adapts with ease. He dances to the beat with small movements and pulls me back just before I crash into a cheerful tomato.
Let's have hot pot with the tomato soup base tonight.
The cheerful tomato that was about to take my hand quietly turns away. I gently squeeze Xavier's hand, and he smiles as he spins me around.
The dance isn't that difficult. Let me show you a trick. In your head, just go left, right, left, left, right, 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 left, 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 right, left.
I don't understand any of this. I playfully give up and wrap my arms around his neck. I will be able to learn these moves. It's a good thing fighting wanderers doesn't require dance battles.
Weren't we supposed to join the cheerful tomatoes? Why are we pretending to be Huggy Bear?
Despite saying those words, he holds me close until the song ends. We leave the cheerful tomato dance party and head to the Fluffy Thistle Craft Fair. At the entrance is a fluffy thistle holding knitting needles and yarn. Its thorns have been cleverly replaced with fruit skewers.
Here, it's strawberry.
I've just finished my skewer when I turned to see Xavier holding 1, 2, 3, 4 sticks. All their fruit has disappeared.
Dancing takes a lot of energy.
Noticing my expression, Xavier calmly hands me another skewer. This one has star fruit. You're like a robot with a bad battery. You've been only active for 5 minutes but need 2 hours to charge.
Correct. Unit 1101 of the Companion Bot series has entered low power mode.
That's weird. You're surprisingly soft to the touch for a robot. Not to mention, your body is warm.
I'm the latest model. I have a variety of features and come at a reasonable price.
Really? Are you a certified product then?
I don't have any certifications, but that starlight above your head was manufactured in the same batch as me. It can vouch for me.
I look up and immediately spot the star-shaped bulb standing out from the string lights above. It shines slightly brighter than the other stars.
I used a bit of my evol because it's my friend.
Pretending I realize something, I nod. I want to try out your other features. For example, let's start with holding hands.
Holding hands is a premium feature that requires a password to unlock.
There's a password?
You can try to guess it. You have 3 attempts. If you fail 3 times, you'll be locked out for 5 minutes.
After thinking about it for a bit, I take his hand and intertwine my fingers with his. There's nothing wrong with a brute force attack, right?
It was one of the correct answers. Now you're the only person who can use me.
As we look at the various stalls on the street, Xavier blends in with the carnival. His morning fatigue has disappeared. What happens if you're on a solo mission and your battery needs to be recharged?
I'll find a safe spot and get some rest.
But you pushed yourself to keep going plenty of times before. He stops at a vendor's stall, browses the wares, and then picks up a cuddly llama scarf. He wraps it around my neck.
Sometimes I won't have any other choice, so I have to adapt. This color...
I slowly hum as another question forms in my mind. Then why didn't you adapt today? You could have skipped the dance earlier.
Today's different. Since my charger is here, I don't need to worry about battery issues anymore.
A fluffy doggy hat appears on my head, and a fleecy cloak is draped over my shoulders. It's warm. What are you doing? The scarf is wrapped around my neck 2 more times.
I'm picking out protective cases for my charger, of course.
We watched the show at Little Norway's Dream Theater and played on Tippy Banana's Super Seesaw. Evening arrives before we know it. Xavier and I enter Cone Crab's dessert haven and sit by the window. We watch the sunset slowly fade away in the twilight. How do you feel?
Huh?
Xavier is playing with a stray cat through the window. He wiggles his fingers at it before turning to face me. I wanted to ask how your battery is doing.
I would say it's at 79%. Now it's at 80%.
I place my hands on his cheeks. And now?
81%, 82%. Even though my battery is close to 100%, I'm happy to do the other charging plans you have in mind.
Of course for still 1 second use? Once the plaza is lit up, we can watch the drone show and visit the hot pot restaurant we couldn't eat at before.
Does this mean I can get an ice cream cone with 2 scoops? Of course! I promised to treat you with ice cream since you won that contest.
Following the sound of 2 children's voices, I soon find them. They're wearing school uniforms while standing in front of an ice cream machine shaped like a cone crab.
I want the strawberry, white chocolate, and lemon vanilla. Okay, sit over there and wait for me.
Unfortunately, a troubled expression appears on the boy's face a few moments later.
Hi! Do you need any help?
Oh, no, it's okay.
He doesn't have enough money?
An ice cream cone with 2 scoops might be a little too expensive for a child.
Only kids around their age could have such cute worries.
But on a day as happy as this, it's better to have fewer worries.
Xavier walks over to the boy and whispers something I can't quite hear. The boy glances between me and Xavier, nods, and then turns. He runs out of the shop. Huh? Shortly after, the boy runs to my table. His footsteps remind me of the pitter-patter of rain. He quickly holds a snowy fox rose blushy bouquet before me.
Hi, miss. He asked me to give this to you. He's really nice. He also wanted me to tell you that he's grateful you're taking him home today.
I hear kind-hearted chuckles nearby as I feel my ears turn red. Trying to stay calm, I accept the plushy bouquet and thank the boy. With his mission complete, the boy scampers back to Xavier with footsteps akin to a pitter-patter.
Here's a dessert voucher for you. Thanks for helping me out.
Thank you, mister.
The boy happily leaves, holding his ice cream cone with 2 scoops. When Xavier returns, I give him a thumbs up. You wanted to help him get ice cream, so you gave him an errand to run?
Yes, but I also wanted to give you flowers. The little girl got a reward for winning her competition. My partner who helps me recharge should get one too.
In that case, Xavier should get an even bigger reward for saving the world and cheering up 2 children. I point to the super deluxe triple flavor ice cream cone on the menu. Do you think that'll get you to 90%?
It's good that we're grown-ups. We can get all the flavors we want.
Colorful lights illuminate the plaza as the breeze carries the scent of flowers. We slowly go back to the same way we came. The air feels cooler now that it has the fragrance of flowers.
Or maybe it's because the ice cream is too cold. You've been breathing in a lot more.
I'm the problem here. Don't blame the innocent ice cream cone.
Fair.
As we pass by the craft fair again, I noticed how that special star has become a dull gray. Xavier, your friend has gone on strike.
The carnival is busy and lively. It must be exhausted from working overtime. No one is there to recharge it, so of course it couldn't keep going. Luckily, I have a charger.
It sounds like you're showing off. A small speck of light appears at Xavier's fingertip. It drifts through the air before floating into the broken star-shaped light. As it flickers back to life, Xavier whispers into my ear.
I'm going to tell my close friend something. It'll also be what I say to a star from a long, long time ago. Someday, someone will be there for him when he's tired. They'll become the support he can rely on.
The warm light falls and softens the sharpness of everything around us. For a moment, I'm engrossed in the gentle atmosphere. But then... Splat! An ice cream scoop falls to the ground. A puppet show's staff member who accidentally bumped into Xavier apologizes profusely. Looking at Xavier's pitifully smaller ice cream cone and the scoop on the ground, I sort of feel bad for him. You barely got a bite in. What a shame. I crouch down to clean up the mess. Then, Xavier grabs a flyer, rolls it up, and places it on the fallen scoop.
Look, it's cone crab.
That bit of disappointment instantly melts away.
While it is unfortunate, we still have plenty of time left to make up for this setback.
After we clean up, Xavier gently grabs my shoulders and makes me face the twinkling night sky.
You'll miss the drone show if you keep looking down.
The drones paint various patterns across the sky. Amazed gasps erupt from the crowd. The spectacular display gradually captures my attention, and I call out to Xavier. I don't get a response. Confused, I turn around. He's earnestly eating his ice cream cone. When melted ice cream drips onto his hand, he licks it off without a second thought. Silver streams of light rain down from the sky above his head. They change into even more dazzling patterns, yet none of them manages to distract him.
Huh?
Noticing my gaze, his expression becomes slightly sheepish.
You gave me this as a reward. Some of it is already gone, so I can't let the rest go to waste.
I can't help but smile at his words. I pull out a tissue and offer it to him. Is it good?
It's a little too sweet.
I stand on my tiptoes to kiss away the bit of ice cream from his lips. You're right. It's very sweet.
Why did you steal some of my ice cream?
I was just trying to help you out.
It's my reward, and that means it's mine. You're not allowed to steal it. But if you like it, I guess I can share some more with you.
His shadow falls onto me, blocking my vision. Out of the corner of my eye, the sky transforms into a brilliant galaxy once more. My senses and thoughts are ripped away. All I can feel is the soft, delicate sweetness of our kiss. As the drone show ends and the crowd begins to disperse, Xavier and I make our way toward the exit. My phone vibrates in my pocket. I pull it out and my heart sinks. Xavier, we have a serious problem on our hands. I hold up my phone to show Xavier the text reminder from the Hot Pot restaurant. We're about to miss our reservation.
If we take the nearest exit and move quickly, we can still make it.
Without any hesitation, Xavier takes my hand and starts running. Carrying the scent of flowers, the summer's evening breeze brushes against our faces as his hair and clothes flutter. There's no password for holding hands this time? Xavier curls his thumb and presses it against mine as if to stamp it.
We got the new fingerprint lock system.